Hello. Wednesday was a edit and render and upload day, so there was not time for streaming. At least not as much as usual. And so now we've got today, Saturday. So it's been a good while since I streamed Overwatch, and then also since I played, I don't even remember how many days ago it was. Um, so we're gonna play a bit of Overwatch today. We're gonna hopefully it's not gonna be a disastrous day like the last couple streams were. Um, and after I play for a little while, I don't know how long I'll play Overwatch. We're going to pivot to do something that I want to do. I just haven't had a good time to do it recently. But I'm going to be doing some work on Liquipedia. Because finally, the developers accepted and pushed a code update, which I've been waiting for like 2 years basically for this to get done. So we'll be putting in some work for that.
Now arriving at Lee
Let's
Down
finish
Tower.
this quickly.
Hello.
Salutations.
A fine day for charging and hitting things!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Who will my web ensnare today?
Everyone heal up!
The objective is
They had 3 tanks? How many freaking tanks, bro?
Someone entertain me.
Ready for you. Engage those hostiles. Enemies in disarray. I've got men. Who needs them?
You didn't like my present?
Oh, that did a lot of damage.
Our future will be forged in
Oh yeah, diving in.
ready for vendetta.
Don't underestimate the limit. I'm overloaded. Turning up the heat.
Best round lost. Score 0-1.
The fire in my heart will never burn out.
More to do, more to learn.
A little knife.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Giving up isn't on the table. Let's make a comeback.
The fuck? Oh, I killed Venture.
My ultimate is charged.
Ooh, good Reinhardt. The hell? That was odd.
Our future will be forged in conflict.
Okay.
I am always ready to learn.
Hostiles are taking the objective.
Engaging thrusters. I'll cover you. There they are. Get ready. Let the Kitsune guide you. Advancing upward.
I never had this use that I
Scaling up.
Bro, this character is... This character is unethical at best. This is an evil character, dude. This should not be a legal character. Is Zenyatta here? Character is illegal, or it should be.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Junker Queen.
Round two.
Let the Kitsune
Okay.
guide you.
Echo is just evil.
Score 1-1.
A better world is possible today.
Look at us! Two superstars out and about!
What?
We should keep our heads down. We don't want the paparazzi finding us.
Right. It's probably risky for us to talk at all.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective. The objective is now.
Oh, Reaper. That's a lot of damage. Okay.
Victory. Play of the game.
Boom!
That was a good tree from Lifeweaver there. 3,500 damage done as Echo with 11 eliminations. Pretty similar for Winston as well. Alright. Let's be locked in. But not so locked in that we're not relaxed. So we want to be relaxed and locked in. Wait, what? Is there a new Deadlock update today? Oh, there's yeah, there was a Deadlock update today. Let me look at the previous one that I might have missed. Oh yeah, the forums are being slow at the moment. More balance. So did I look at this before? Okay, I did look at this one previously. Yeah, okay. So 20 minutes ago, another balance update from Yoshi. Vitality investment tree bonus reverted back to percentage base HP rather than raw constant bonus. Oh shit. And the hero health growth increased by +3 and 4%. Wait, so they're making everyone more tanky. So just for the record, by the way, the last patch from March 10th, all right, hero base health increased by 40, and then hero base health increased growth by +4 and 8%. And vitality investment bonuses increased by 12%. So the last update, they made everybody tankier. And now they're making everyone tankier again. The spirit investment rescaled. Oh, okay. So they nerfed the late game spirit investment. So it was 7, 11, 15, 19, 38, 52. But now it's 7, 11, 15, 19, 38, 48. So basically, once you're past the spike, you actually get less spirit.
Select your hero.
Small neutrals spirit resist increased. So it's a little harder to farm small camps as like big spirit people.
Choose heroes to ban. Traveling to Dorado.
Zimster, Frost, Adelaide, and Tiny. Okay, everyone's pretty close in rank on my team. That does mean there's a Masters 4 player on the other team.
We will find
So, not sure who that is.
This place smells of gold and silver. It whets my appetite.
Look sharp. I will not keep improper company.
Master, how do you maintain your tranquility amid endless battles?
Cassidy, Genji, Domina, and Mercy?
You don't breathe.
Mercy player? Maybe pocketing Cassidy? Okay. If so, then it should be okay. If you're actually a pocket and this guy... Oh god, there's a jetpack cat. Ooh. Oh. Thank you.
I spotted a foe. Enemy over here. Behind you.
Okay,
Moira by your side. Two steps back.
Payload is stopped.
Another day, another battlefield.
I'm not gonna play Brigitte versus Risky Guest.
I see one. Enemy over here. I see a hostile. Deal with this one. We're going against the odds.
If the elevator goes up onto a ledge and then you fall, what the? Who made that? What level designer thought that that was a good decision? What the fuck?
I've got you in my sights.
Now feast.
You will be renewed.
Move the payload.
I got you. Enemy spotted. Light them up. Step right. Immortality field deployed.
60 seconds.
Someone had they took out the immortality field. Spotted an enemy. What is Get into the field.
30 seconds remaining.
Clock's ticking. Push the offensive. Let's get you all set. Reach performance.
Oh my god, I'm just getting literally bursted down in under 1 second!
Not every day gives you a second chance.
It's the Deadlock.
And the queen of the crop regenerated.
Round 1. Complete. Score 0.
What am I supposed to say about
Switching sides.
Frost 1 LJS1 with
Prepare
1,200 damage?
Select your hero.
2 of the support players in this game have more damage than him. And this is one of the Masters players. Okay.
Another day, another battlefield.
Don't fail me. Or else.
Look sharp. I will not keep improper company.
A friend told me that you're getting rusty.
You don't have friends.
Notice how neither of the DPS are up here. Okay, Cassidy's up here. I don't know why Reaper's there,
1. Attackers
but okay.
Deal with this one.
I'm on out. Reloading.
I see one.
Healing you up. Over here.
enemy located.
Need to reload. Spotted an enemy. Let's get you all set.
I spotted a bird. Fish gun, finest shoes.
Get him up, knock him down.
This will end them.
Like new again.
Maybe I'm gonna start banning Emre, bro. Hold on.
Help with this to confuse.
The payload is approaching.
Get into the field. Stay alive, monster.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Yup. You better be consolation. There was no way I was ever going to win that game. Okay. Let's try again. Keep reading the Deadlock patch notes. Alright. Greater expansion. Ability range reduced from 35 to 30%. Guardian Ward ability range reduced from 10 to 8%. Ballistic Enchantment ability range reduced from 25 to 20%. Cultist Sacrificed ability range reduced from 15 to 12%. Healing Nova ability range reduced from 6 to 5%. Rescue Beam ability range reduced from 8 to 6%. Knockdown ability range reduced from 6 to 5%. Divine Barrier ability range reduced from 15 to 10%. Arcane Surge ability range reduced from 15 to 12%. Echo Shard no longer grants 5% ability range. Spirit Burn ability range reduced from 8 to 6%. And Vortex Web ability range reduced from 10 to 8%. So they're just nerfing all range items, except for like Mystic Expansion. Jeez. Okay. Weighted Shots. Debuff resist increased from 18 to 20%. They're buffing that item again. Burst Fire duration increased from 3.5 to 4.5 seconds. And cooldown increased from 7 to 9 seconds. Blood Tribute. Spirit resist reduced from 10 to 8%. Enchanter's Emblem. Spirit resist increased from 15 to 18%. They're buffing Enchanter's Emblem. Restorative Locket. Spirit resist increased from 8 to 10%. Buffing that item again. Metal Skin. Bullet resist reduced from 15 to 12%. Counterspell. Bonus health reduced from 100 to 75. Slight nerf to Counterspell. Golden Goose Egg now has a 2-second channel to hatch. And then Boundless Spirit Constant Spirit bonus reduced from 35 to 30. Okay. Just some tweaks, I guess. Alright. Abrams. Melee damage per boon increased by 10%. Siphon Life range increased from 7.5 to 8 meters. Siphon Life Tier 3 range reduced from plus 3.5 to plus 3 meters. So they kind of took that and put it into the base. They're giving him more melee damage.
Select your hero.
Oh.
Select heroes to ban.
I don't think people are actually going to ban Emre, but I'll put him on the list just in case, because I feel like Emre just has so much damage. At range. Like such a high burst.
The only reason I didn't ban Reaper is because I play Reaper.
What? I did not ban Winston.
Amid punishment,
I just banned Doomfist for him.
find prosperity. Our mission awaits us.
Science means going where outcomes are uncertain. But I am certain that we're going to have a great time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Alright, starting on Shrine.
We must work and breathe as one.
Oh. We're playing ball. And luckily, ball is not like an issue.
Discord plagues this one.
I'm not letting go of the objective.
Okay. I had a feeling we were gonna play Brigitte.
There's one.
Not only because this is control, but because it's dive every single game. Except for the last game, which was not dive.
Trust in the process.
Wish Cassidy would like hyper focus on Echo. I could actually focus on we start walking forward? Okay. Bro. Walk with us, please.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Diva.
Bro, how is my team not just killing the enemies? There's like 3 people diving me the whole game!
Hang on, team.
Like how is Juno and Mizuki not perma-dead? Both tanks and DPS are on me the whole game! Like, their supports have died 1 time. What?
That's not gonna stop me.
Best round lost. Score 0-1.
Yo, you are like actually awful.
So, don't take it personally.
Do you
when
not
I
know how to
get
play
the most
ball?
kills,
Like, do we
right?
not know how to play ball? Are you serious?
Comes up.
Yeah, we're just like this. Probably just a loss. Then that guy's way better than you, and he's playing ball, just so meta on this map. That full dive, like.
5 people voted for Nepal, by the way.
I'm not gonna add you, bro. Why would I ever add you?
getting sloppy.
You're broke too. You won't even get on the mic. I want you to get on the mic, bro. You afraid? Are you scared? Can't punch you through your screen, bro.
Play the game. Stop trying to fight him. Okay, our tank is like throwing. Nice.
I should think that one over again. Targeting hostile. Looking better already.
Oh, you're just throwing now? Bad. Easy report.
Be careful.
Okay, I'm ready to go again.
Over here.
Let me take care of that for you.
Ooh, wait, that was pretty clean actually from Torbjorn.
Take this. Shields under fire.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Wrecking ball.
I'm taken down. Come join me on the point.
Talks for no one.
Shield engaged.
Some speed!
You're out your horn. Sending care your way.
I warn what is over you.
To get value out of ball, all you have to do is just not die, to be honest. You don't even have to kill people. You just need to not die. And it lets your DPS just kind of have free reign. Mizuki is actually a pretty good counter too. Oh, that's unfortunate. Love to heal you, buddy. Whoa! What did so much damage? Was that really just Juno?
I'll try a different approach.
And I will be over here.
We're outnumbered. Careful.
No, you should have nanoed me. I would have killed him. Oh, good try. It's everyone except for Wrecking Ball.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Wrecking ball.
This guy is 4,600 damage. Okay.
I should think that one over again.
Alright, wow. Okay. 2 completely unwinnable games to start off the day. That's amazing. Really.
Play of the game.
And I was favored to win that match. Oh, thank you. What a blessing to be given that match. I'm so grateful. Okay. Well, this might be a very quick session of Overwatch. Back to reading patch notes. Abrams' Infernal Resilience Tier 3 increased from 7 to 8% damage regenerated. Seismic impact height increased from 4 to 6 meters. That means it'll hit you if you're higher above the ground, I think. Impact Tier 2 increased from 0.6 to 0.7 second stun duration. Ooh, that's spicy. And the Tier 3 Unstoppable duration increased from 4 to 5 seconds. Ooh, alright, they're buffing Abrams' ult by a decent amount. These are all buffs to Abrams. Does Abrams need buffs? I don't think he needs buffs. Alright, Apollo. Bullet damage increased from 17 to 18.5. Riposte Tier 2 melee resist reduction increased from -22 to -30%. That sounds like a buff. And then Riposte Tier 3 increased from 1.2 to +1.2 to +1.6 second stun. So buffing Apollo.
Select your hero. Select hero bands.
What map is this? Colosseo? Hey, they banned Doomfist for me! Thank you, enemies. And a diva. They banned the dive tanks.
Select your hero.
I have a Moira player.
Amid punishment, we will find prosperity. You have
Oh,
an
we're
intense
playing ball.
gaze, Doctor.
Okay.
I'm thinking on how best to utilize you.
In the coming battle, you mean?
Perhaps. Greetings.
Hi. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Someone's got movement other than me. Paliseo is like the only tolerable push map to me. They're playing the counter to ball called Mizuki.
The enemy is pushing their barricade. A taste of poison.
I fucking...
Discord weakens them.
You guys gonna jump on top of me?
Watch your back.
Move here.
Allow me. Your wealth flows away.
I see a hostile. Claiming the robot. For all the ails. More glitch. Let the push commence.
We're almost there.
Good fortune be upon you. I am lustrous. Discord plays this one.
Alert! Enemy has taken the robot.
I require
Minefield deployed.
Gale the Mahal.
I have learned from my experiences.
Just a few steps away from him. Keep pushing.
They face Discord.
Surrender to my will.
It takes two hands to clap. Experience prosperity.
You mean we took the lead?
Progression. My soul.
Ah, progression. Ooh, nice shot from Ghost. Mora, you need to go support them. I'm just here to be a bot on the bot on the bot.
My spirit burns. Come to me for healing.
I'm gonna move up here. Oh shit, Sombra.
Viable progress.
Also, this is a new route, isn't it? The stairway here? Did I just not notice this ever? What the fuck? What a waste of an ultimate. Okay.
Enemy's got the robot. Don't let him get away.
Punishment precedes prosperity.
I agree, Zenny. I had to endure the last 2 matches for this one. Alright.
Fortune finds you.
Gale the Mahal.
Step right up.
Not the greatest Deadeye, but
We are outnumbered. Be cautious.
I think you probably want to get off a ball because Sombra's like a super hard counter.
I require aid.
My will.
Yeah.
Don't let them take another step.
Okay.
The The cycle begins anew.
Yeah, what? How would you keep playing ball this long?
Major path unlocked.
We must prevent the enemy from taking the lead.
Big Stanger left.
Torments you.
Enemy force online.
It's anew.
We must stop the enemy from advancing.
Does our tank want to get over here? Does anyone on my team want to come over here?
The enemy is pushing their
The path of fate threatens.
Brother. What, like, why am I sitting in that room for literally like 40 seconds with no one doing anything? Like, what the fuck?
Experience
Come here.
prosperity.
Oh my god, ball. Why are you still on ball? What? Why is he on ball?
Minefield deployed. True strength.
He's just getting instantly killed over and over.
surrender my will. Back in control.
Punishment precedes prosperity.
I'm really feeling the heat.
I am with you, my friend.
I was absolutely right to ban ball. Holy shit, dude.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. Willpower burns within me. Efficiency rating, maximum data.
Let us proceed.
The dragon consume you.
Step right up.
Almost there. We must take the lead. Gale the Mahal.
Experience prosperity.
The robot is moving the barricade. My soul ignited.
It's anew. Let us push.
Sure, invis headshot, no footsteps. Boosted players. What the fuck is going on? Invis headshot? Who is he talking to, by the way? The Sombra? I don't even know what the fuck. Oh, he got shot while he was invis. That was a very silly game. Let's do one more game. And hopefully I play on like an actually fun map that isn't Cancer, and I don't have to play against like permadive.
Vote for a map.
Okay.
Select your hero.
Oh, we have a Doomfist player? Alright.
Choose hero bands.
Sorry for all time's sake.
Welcome to Atlas.
Wait. Not Blizzard World? Oh shit. I assumed we were gonna play Blizzard World. Okay. I played this map once before.
Amid punishment, we will find prosperity.
Just one more mission.
I can work with this. I did win the one time I played this map, so... Fuck.
5, 4,
There's a piano.
1. Initial flashpoint. Station.
And of course they're playing ball again! But the guy on our team who picked ball didn't actually want to play it. If I knew this guy wasn't gonna actually play ball, I would have banned him.
Misfortune follows you.
Thank you, Doomfist.
They face discord. How useful. You have my thanks.
Hey, what are we?
Experience prosperity. I am lustrous.
Tactical visor activated.
Discord weakened.
I'm on fire.
Appreciate the support. They're taking the objective.
My spirit burns.
We don't have to worry about the point. It's ours. We have control.
I am unbreakable.
I'm a man on a mission. Stay out of my way.
Over here.
Can my fucking teams stand on the point ever? Guys, these guys just keep pushing farther into their spawn while they take the point from us.
I see one student. Attaining the objective.
Oh, did that cancel the ultimate or is it still there? The point. Oh my god. I hate my team so much. They're forcing me to stand on the point because they won't, and because I'm on the point, I'm gonna get fucking dived by Reaper and Genji.
Only friction can polish a gem.
But if they were on the point, I could support them from a safe location. I can't believe we lost this. Oh my fucking god.
Hello there.
You guys are actually awful. You're actually awful. This is unbelievable, dude.
Next flashpoint.
What? I can't go through here? Where the fuck do you go?
Over here. A challenger. I reach cannon.
Many hands. Join me on the objective. I am lustrous. Experience prosperity.
Enemy in sight.
Over here.
Okay, there's a little hole here. Oh, I can jump up here. That's nice to know.
Tactical visor activated. This one.
I hunger for more.
I chose the right-click one instead of the Harmony one, which bro, me and Ana are doing so fucking much, dude. We're actually doing so much. Like, we're just constantly fighting Ball and Genji 1v1 the whole game.
We must go to the next point.
Enemy over here!
We must focus our attack upon the objective.
Tango spotted.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Here.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Attacking the point. Tango spotted.
They're off of Genji and onto Tracer.
Blessed by abundance. We are outnumbered. Be cautious.
I'm stuck on a wall. You love to see that. You absolutely love to see that.
I see one.
Pure gold never rusts.
Take this. Over there!
Just keep that coming. I see one.
Guys, how are we going to kill anybody when we're just struggling not to die to the Wrecking Ball?
Experience prosperity.
This is so stupid, man.
Lost.
Breaking me down just builds me up.
Flashpoint garden.
The enemies never have to do anything that's anti-dive, even though we're playing dive. And yet somehow, I'm forced to go extremely anti-dive.
Unlocks in 10 seconds.
Because my DPS players are incompetent. Come over here!
Sensational!
Like, all you have to do is stand next to me. I have free permanent inspire! Like, it's literally free Inspire. Ignore the wall! Walk this way! He will come to us!
Okay, I'm ready to go again.
Defeat.
Play of the game.
Doom awaits you below.
Okay, well, we are done playing Overwatch for today. That was a fucking disaster. Each of those 3 games were completely unwinnable. There was literally nothing I could have done to change the outcome of those games. Which is, you just love to see that. That's amazing. Truly. Okay. Let me set up my browser for what we're going to be doing next. Put that over there. Let's move that over. That should be all we need. No, we need one more. This one. Okay. Let me... Okay. There you go. You can see this now. So we're going to go over the rest of these patch notes real quick, and then we're going to go do this. So I'm going to use the restroom first. I'll be back in a moment. Billy, Rising Ram now uses a break-off angle when grounded, allowing upward movement if looking up and up. Okay, so this is kind of like the Calico dash that they changed. Calico, leaping slash scaling reduced from 1.2 to 0.8. Leaping slash cooldown increased from 11 to 13 seconds. Leaping slash tier 2 reduced from plus 225 seconds within 4 seconds to plus 200 seconds within 3 seconds. Oh, this is souls, not seconds. I don't know why it's souls. Ava is no longer disabled by damage over time abilities. Same as zipline rules. Oh, okay. Yeah. Return to Shadows, move speed is reduced from 30 to 20%. And then Return to Shadows cooldown increased from 90 to 100 seconds. Okay, so overall we nerfed Calico. Reasonable. Celeste. Bullet and melee resistance reduced from -6 to -8%. That's a nerf. Gun now has fall off from 22 meters to 60 meters. I assume that's a nerf. Bullet damage is increased from 18 plus 0.6 to 22 plus 0.7. That's a big nerf to her, or sorry, a big buff to her bullet damage. Light Eater Spirit Scaling increased from 0.23 to 0.28. That's a buff. Dazzling Trick no longer grants plus 1 meter per second move speed. That's a nerf. Dazzling Trick Tier 1 increased from plus 2.5 meters per second move speed to plus 3.5 meters per second move speed. So they just moved that power into the AP upgrade. Radiant Dagger's Spirit Scaling increased from 0.42 to 0.56. That is a buff. Radiant Dagger's Tier 2 increased from minus 15 second cooldown and plus 60 damage to minus 18 second cooldown and plus 70 damage. That's a buff. Radiant Dagger's Tier 3 fire rate increased from 6 to 7%. That's a buff. Shining Wonder range reduced from 15 to 14 meters. That's a nerf. And then Shining Wonder Tier 3 reduced from plus 10 max bounces to plus 8. That's a nerf. So Celeste got a mix of buffs and nerfs. I guess they just wanted to take away some power from certain abilities and give it to some other abilities, right? Call Bell on Doorman now continuously emits slow. That'll be a buff. Call Bell impact damage spirit scaling reduced. Impact damage spirit scaling reduced. Oh, from 1 to 0.7, that's a nerf. Call Bell explosion damage spirit scaling reduced from 1.7 to 1.4, that's a nerf. Call Bell Tier 1 changed from plus 3 meter radius to plus 1 charge. Okay. Call Bell Tier 3 no longer grants plus 1 charge, and Call Bell Tier 3 now grants plus 4 meter radius. So they swapped those bits in the AP upgrades. Call Bell Tier 3 duration increased from plus 22 seconds to plus 26 seconds. That's a buff. Call Bell Tier 3 now also increases spirit scaling by 0.4, which is overall a buff. So they took spirit scaling from the base and then put it into the upgrade, but they also made it more. So that's overall a buff. Call Bell Tier 3 no longer increases slow by minus 15%. That would be a nerf, but there were other compensating buffs. Doorway now shows the range of where the second door can be placed on the mini-map. That's amazing. I love that. That's a huge quality of life buff. Doorway Tier 3 distance spirit scaling reduced. Okay, that's a pretty big nerf. And then Doorway Tier 3 reduced from plus 50 meters to plus 45 meters. That's also a nerf. And then fixed luggage cart moving targets with unstoppable if it goes through a doorway. Oh, that'll be a nerf, but also it would have been a bug fix, because if you're unstoppable, you shouldn't be getting caught by any CC. All right, Dynamo. Ammo increased from 18 to 20. Kinetic Pulse Spirit Scaling reduced from 2.1 to 1.8. All right, the ammo increase is a buff. The Spirit Scaling reduced, that's a nerf. Kinetic Pulse Width increased from 5 to 5.5 meters. That's a buff. Kinetic Pulse Tier 3 increased from plus 16 meter range to plus 20 meters. That's a buff. Quantum Entanglement Tier 3 now also replenishes 1 charge for charged abilities. Half effect on allies. So it replenishes half of a charge. That's a buff. And then Singularity Tier 3 max health as damage increased from 5.5 to 6%. Alright, overall we have buffed Dynamo. Graves. Jar of Dead spirit scaling increased from 0.25 to 0.35. That's a large buff. Jar of Dead health per boon increased from 1 to 1.3. That's a buff. Jar of Dead fixed colliding with the world sometimes. Alright, a bug fix which acts as a buff. Jar of Dead tier 2 now increases duration by plus 4 seconds. That's a buff. Grasping Hands deploy time reduced from 0.7 to 0.6 seconds. Grasping Hands tier 3 changed from plus 1 second immobilize and minus 12 second cooldown to plus 1 second mobilize and plus 2 ghouls summoned. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Essence Theft tier 3 fixed to latch onto targets nearby more readily. That'll be a buff. Alright, Borrowed Decree now summons 2 ghouls on cast. Borrowed Decree tier 3 no longer summons 3 ghouls on cast. And then Borrowed Decree tier 3 increased from plus 5% current health to plus 6%. Alright, so overall we are buffing Graves. Alright. Infernus, reload time reduced from 2.491 to 2.25. That's a buff. Flame Dash speed now moves faster by the same amount of speed above your base. Flame Dash speed now moves faster by the same amount of speed above your base. I think that's probably a nerf. Or maybe it's a buff, I'm actually not sure. Concussive Combustion tier 2 increased from plus 65% explosion lifesteal to 85%. Alright, so overall we are buffing Infernus. Alright, so overall, Abrams is getting buffed. Apollo's getting buffed. Billy is technically getting buffed. Calico's getting nerfed. Celeste is neither a buff nor a nerf, really. Doorman is just kind of an adjustment, neither buff nor nerf. Dynamo buff, Graves buff, Infernus buff. Ivy, Stone Form Spirit Scaling reduced from 0.8 to 0.6. Stone Form tier 3 Spirit Scaling reduced from plus 2 to plus 1.7. Nerf and then nerf. Airdrop ally cast range increased, buff. Airdrop is no longer disabled by damage over time abilities, like the zip line, buff. Airdrop cooldown increased, nerf. Airdrop cooldown is reduced when used on allies, buff. So, not really a buff or nerf to Ivy, it's kind of a medium or in the middle. Alright, Kelvin, Frost Grenade radius increased. Frost Grenade damage spirit scaling reduced. So it's a buff and then a nerf. Frost Grenade tier 3 damage spirit scaling reduced. That's a nerf. Ice Path tier 2 increased cooldown. That is a buff. Ice Path tier 3 now also grants plus 20 spirit power. That's a buff. Frozen Shelter tier 3 increased from 50 to 65 health region. That's a buff. Probably overall a buff to Kelvin, but he did get 2 spirit nerfs. So McGinnis, bullet damage increased. Alright, that's a buff. Mini turret attack range increased. That's a buff. Medicinal Spectre radius increased. That's a buff. Spectral wall duration increased. That's a buff. Heavy Barrage cooldown increased. That's a nerf. Heavy Barrage spirit scaling reduced. That's a nerf. Heavy Barrage tier 3 spirit scaling reduced. That's a nerf. And then Heavy Barrage tier 3 DPS reduced. That's a nerf. So they're mega nerfing her ultimate, but everything else got a buff. Mina fixed a bug with a rake with how the low HP bonus damage against non-hero targets was dealt. When they were low, the spirit resist didn't matter effectively. So that is a nerf. Float time with umbrella increased. That's a buff. You can now zoom in again to continue floating if you let go of the zoom, as long as the total zoom time is still under the max. That's a buff. Fixed various issues with the Nox Nostra bats not hitting things properly. DPS values reduced to compensate for this indirect buff, so that's not supposed to be a buff. But overall, Mina probably got buffed because of the float. Alright, Mirage. Fire Scarabs no longer does max health steal. Fire Scarabs now drains life from the enemy, dealing DPS to the enemy and healing you for 8 seconds. Fire Scarabs no longer applies plus 10% damage amp, and Fire Scarabs now reduces enemy damage output by 20%, and 15% in Tier 3, and an additional 15%. Alright, so they're just reworking this ability entirely. Dust Devil radius increased from 3.5 to 4 meters, buff. Dust Devil Tier 3 window to recast increased, buff. Jin's Mark Spirit Scaling reduced, nerf. Jin's Mark debuff visuals improved. Jin's Mark Tier 1 slow duration increased, buff. Jin's Mark Tier 2 multiplier duration increased, buff. Okay. Traveler no longer gets interrupted by non-hero sources nor dot damage, buff. Traveler wait time reduced, buff. Traveler interrupt cooldown reduced, buff, I think. Traveler cooldown reduced, buff. Traveler can now be manually cancelled. Traveler can now also target units. So, setting aside the Fire Scarab's rework, this is overall a buff to Mirage, but I already thought this character was really strong. Okay. Mo and Krill, combo range reduced, nerf. Combo DPS reduced, nerf. Combo DPS spirit scaling reduced, nerf. Combo cooldown reduced. That's a buff. Combo Tier 3 DPS reduced, nerf. Combo Tier 3 now also increases spirit scaling. That's a compensating buff, but it doesn't bring it back to where it was before. And then combo health rescaled is a nerf. So overall nerfing Mo and Krill. Shiv, stamina increased. Stamina cooldown increased. So this is a buff, but then a nerf. Bloodletting no longer interrupts sliding, buff. Bloodletting is now affected by healing modifiers. That's a buff. Fixed a bug with Killing Blow Tier 3 causing the cooldown to be delayed if you fail to execute during the allowed window. I guess that acts as a buff. Killing Blow now continues forward and dealing damage until it reaches a target it can kill or runs out of range. Oh, that's a buff. So if it hits someone that it doesn't kill, it'll keep going. Alright, Silver. Slam fire weapon accuracy reduced. That's a buff, I think. Go for the throat, boot kick, and mauling leap now benefit from range increases. That's a buff. Boot kick now uses a break-off angle when grounded, allowing upward movement if looking up enough. That's a buff. Tail whack spirit scaling increased, buff. Lycan Curse now grants move speed, buff. Lycan Curse Tier 1 increased resists, buff. Lycan Curse Tier 2 bonus health increased, buff. Lycan Curse Tier 3 buffer for kill credit. That's also a buff. Massive buffs to Silver. Alright, Victor. Health per boon increased. That's a buff. Now has 30% less effectiveness from lifesteal. That's a nerf. Shocking reanimation radius increased. Buff. Shocking reanimation cooldown increased. Nerf. Shocking reanimation tier 3 no longer increases radius. Nerf. It just got moved into the base. Shocking reanimation tier 3 cooldown. That's a buff. That actually overcompensates for the nerf from before. And then Shocking Reanimation Tier 3 now also deals additional damage. So overall, Victor, I would say overall he got buffed. But I don't know how big this lifesteal change is for him. Alright, Viscous. Puddle Punch scaling reduced, nerf. Puddle Punch now has additional bonus damage, buff. Puddle Punch wind-up time increased, nerf. Puddle Punch displacement duration reduced, nerf. Goo Ball stun duration reduced, nerf. Goo Ball lockout period increased, that's a nerf. And the Goo Ball duration increase, that's a buff. Overall, I think Viscous got nerfed, I would say. Wraith. Card Trick Heart now only heals for half the amount for secondary targets in the area, nerf. Card Trick now randomly pulls cards out of a 2-deck stack. Lowers overall variance. Okay. Project Mind cooldown increased, nerf. Project Mind tier 3 cooldown increased, that's a buff. So this is overall just moving the cooldown power into the AP, so overall no change in power overall. It's just pushed the power to be later on. Full auto tier 3 now interrupts and finishes an ongoing reload. Good, that's a buff, I like that. Telekinesis cast time increased, nerf. Telekinesis debuff duration reduced. Nerf. Telekinesis cast range reduced, nerf. Telekinesis cooldown increased, nerf. So overall Wraith got nerfed. Yamato. Fixed Flying Strike triggering heavy melee procs rather than light melee. The damage amount was light melee still. So that's technically nerfed, but probably not that big of a deal. Okay. Street Brawl. Improved the following enhanced items. Blood Tribute, Shadow Weave, Cultist Sacrifice, Magic Carpet, Healing Rite, Majestic Leap, Metal Skin, Monster Rounds, Veil Walker, Fury Trance, Return Fire, Restorative Locket, Rebuttal, Disarming Hex, Split Shot, Rescue Beam, Spirit Sap, Cursed Relic, Heroic Aura, Rusted Barrel, Weapon Shielding, Nullification Blast, and Cloak of Opportunity. So the enhanced versions of them got better. Alright, Unstable Concoction now grants you Unstoppable, and the radius has been increased. That's a buff. Shadow Strike Stamina increased. Okay, this is for the legendary items. Stamina increased, now grants additional health. The DPS is increased. The DPS spirit scaling is increased, and the invis duration is increased. So big buffs to Shadow Strike. Electric Slippers, damage radius increased, slide fire rate increased, buff. Nullification Burst, radius increased, and now grants debuff resistance, buff. Celestial Blessing, cooldown reduced, heal increased, and heal minimum increased, buff. Ruined Gauntlet, melee distance increased, cooldown on hit reduced, and cooldown on hit reduced. So buffs. Seraphim Wings, in-air damage reduction increased, and additional air dash and jump increased. To unlimited! Holy shit. Buffs. Cloak of Opportunity, barrier increased and cooldown reduced. Infinite Rounds, fire rate increased. Mystical Piano, radius increased. Shrink Ray now grants fire rate while shrunk. Oh, okay. Brawl Victor, Aura of Suffering, Aura radius reduced, nerf. Then Brawl Bebop, Hyper Beam duration is reduced more, which is also a nerf. Okay. Interesting. They buffed a lot of characters. And made everyone more tanky. Alright, on to this. So basically what's happened here is this is a page that I made a long time ago to track Counter-Strike players who compete in Valve-sponsored major tournaments, which has started in CSGO with DreamHack Winter 2013, and there's been Valve-sponsored major events ever since then, going into CS2. So this tracks all players who compete in those majors. Now, over time, the amount of teams that have gone to majors has increased. So the original majors were 16 teams, eventually moving to 24 teams in 2018, and then eventually moving to 32 teams starting in CS2, I think. So I initially wanted to, in order to keep things consistent, like streaks and making sure things are comparable between majors over time, I wanted a way to differentiate between teams and players who only made the top 16 stage of the majors that had more than 16 teams. So initially I added this button here to include the players who made it to the major but didn't make it to the top 16 stage. And this, I think, was fine. But there was basically, when we went to 32 teams, it was going to get a little unwieldy. And the other thing is that the number of players changes based on whether we're counting below top 16 or not. And so a friend of mine, one of the a editor and admin who doesn't do much anymore, but at the time he did, worked to make an enhancement to a Lua module for Liquipedia that would make managing this page easier for me, and would make it nicer. So that's what this is. So now we have these buttons up here. So not only can we filter by top 16 and top 24, but we can also filter by CSGO and CS2 as well. Now, along with that, what this also does is the number here is actually automatically generated and counted by the script. So now, before, I actually had to manually count up the number of players in each one and count it up and put it in here. But now the program counts up the players for me, so it removes mistakes on my part. And the other thing I did is when we moved to 3 regions, when Europe was basically combined, because in the past we had 4 regions in CS for purposes of the majors: Europe, CIS, Asia, which is basically the rest of the world, and the Americas. But at some point, both of the European regions got combined into one big Europe region. And so I wanted to move away from that because, especially with things relating to the Russia-Ukraine war, Ukraine doesn't want to be associated with the CIS, and the CIS is also like a actual organization. And even though it's used colloquially to refer to the Russian sphere of influence in the world today, it was just kind of unwieldy, and we're trying to move away from using it as a region. And it wasn't being used for the majors anyway anymore, because they got rid of the CIS minor and the CIS RMRs. So now we just have a grouped up Europe. So I wanted to move back to that, but I didn't want to have all of the European countries all in one column because there's just so many more of them compared to the other regions. So we split it into countries that have more than 5 players represented at majors, and then countries that have 5 or fewer players. So that's why it's organized like this. So what I'm going to do today is first, we're going to make sure that this is updated for the placings at the recent major. So we open this up. The last major was Star Ladder Budapest. Okay, so we already have all of the participants here. I check here. Like, we include this. We search for Paravision, Imperial, and Phase. So Paravision, it's going to be Jame. Yeah, Budapest is here. So we added Paravision. Imperial, what's that going to be? Who's on Imperial? No. Vinny. All right, Budapest, Imperial. Vinny's there, and then Phase. Kerrigan. Phase at Budapest is present. Okay, so I did include everybody. You can also look at the edit history here. What was this edit? Oh, okay. But I still wanted to look at that. Ah, okay. Navi, Phase. Okay, yeah. Then Paravision, Imperial, Bait, and then Liquid, Pua, and 3D Max. Okay, good. We got that. Now let me confirm the existing sorting. So the way that the sorting takes place is by top 16. So Ukraine needs to be above Germany. And is that the only thing? Let me actually check here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Ukraine should be above Germany. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Real quick first. Okay, so search for Ukraine. Germany. Okay. Into sorting. Save that. Okay, perfect. All right, so now what I want to do is change challenger stage to top 24. Also, is this table at the bottom matching? No. Um, what is the sorting here? Why did JT move? All right, so this one has Slend. I don't recall this being added. Let me double check, I guess. I assume this is correct. Sorting is a little weird. But is it weird? Wait. What the? No. There's something weird here. Wait, Xanter's is not. Wait, what the fuck? No, this is more different. Okay, hold up. Alright, you're not gonna see this. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, I have a second window overlaid on top of this, which you can't see. Okay. Black Poison, Regon. Wait, why is Malta and Xanter's removed from this? Oh, is this... Okay, oops. That's one thing. Include this. Okay. So now we're including the top 24 players, right? GXX, Juan Flatro, Scenery, Synopsy, Benji, Dumas, PETA, Rubino, Waylander, Major, Floppy, Stavros, KNG, Black Poison, Regon. Right, Xanter's is missing from the initial one. So Xanter's is... Oh. Okay. I believe... Let me just search in the... I'm sorry, I'm searching in the Discord. Xanter's... Let's see, giving me... Put this back here. M&M's removed North Macedonian citizenship upon determining he is not a citizen. Spelled that wrong. When was this edit made? May of 2024. To here and look. I'm just searching in the Discord here. This was in May. Okay. What time? At 15:27. Okay. Fifteen is um, but we need to remove that from mine. Okay. So edit this, and Xanter's is just entirely removed. So he has like ancestry from Macedonia, but he is not a North Macedonian citizen. So removed Xanter's. Then in the history. And then was removed on the 20th. Okay. What does this change? Adding Azerbaijan to Kucher. Okay. Okay, so we resolved one conflict. Let's make sure we are. Yep, okay. So let's go back to comparing. So Malta, then JT, and then Slind. Let's see. Legia, Hunter. They have Gravity, Gabi, Heavy God, Kucher, Sponge, Steel, and Volt. Okay, so we're missing Slind, Gravity, and a Heavy God. Okay. So let's just go back to searching in the Discord here. Slend. I don't see anything on here. Let's check the history of his player page. But why did I... No? Was he always listed as Romanian? No. Okay, it was added sometime during 2023. In the latter half, right here, added by Frog. When was it added? July of 2023. Then you're clicking back on Discord to see if he wrote about this change. Specifically on July 30th. He did not post anything on the 30th. Okay. Okay. Then Gravity and Heavy God. Okay. I don't think he's gonna reply. He's offline right now, but I'm going to trust that these are correct. Okay, and then the other one is Heavy God. Who's listed as Ukrainian. You know, I can actually keep going back just to check for Graffiti. Okay, we passed by it. All right, so heavy god. What's the history for this one? There's another frog page potentially. Oh, it's already there. Well, it was literally from when he created the page in 2021. When was this? September. Okay. I trust that he's correct, but yeah. So let's just go ahead and add them. I trust that these are correct because they're all added by Frog, who is trustworthy. Oh, actually, does the filtering work? Or can it work? Slend is below JT. What's the order for this? I don't know actually. Added Slend, Vividi, and what we got? Oh, he actually opened. Frog is now online on Discord on mobile, so maybe he'll actually respond. Okay. Boom, we got that. Oh, I did not want to exit out of that page. All right, the next thing to do is going to be to do the top 8, top 4, and top 1 stuff here. So the players for Falcons. I'm going to move this to my other monitor so I can see better. I'm not going to be able to look at the chat for a little bit. Okay, Falcons. So on Falcons, we've got then Tessas, then Kixon, then Monesi, and Kyosuke. If it works. Oh, he went back to idle. Maybe it's not something he can answer right now. Okay, that is working correctly. Falcons, top 8. Next is going to be the Mongols. Blitz. Techno 4K. Nine ten. Mzeno. And controllers. Mongols, top 8. Correct. Let's, yep, there we go. Then mouse. Let's just bundle these changes all together. It'll be easier, right? Torji. I don't do that anymore. All right, Xertion. Yimpat. Brawlin. And Sphinx. Mouse top 8. Okay. Double check. Yep. Okay. Then Furia. 3. Yes, Serato. Column. Molo Doi. And Yakin. Right. Furia top 8. So Gravity said, Oui, j'ai la double nationalité serbe-française. So I think that's pretty good. I want to check from French to English if the word nationalité um it says nationality. Okay, nationality doesn't necessarily mean citizenship, but maybe it's used that way in French. I don't know. I think it's reasonable to put Gravity as Serbian. He wouldn't say I am like double nationality Serbian and French. Like the only reason you would say that is if you had a Serbian citizenship, to be honest. Okay. back to what I was doing here. We just finished Fury, right? Yes, all right. So let's do the top 4 teams. That's going to be Spirit and Navi. Okay. This. Search for Spirit. Chopper. Zywoo. Flames. Mezzy. And then so wait. Oh my god. Fuck me. I was doing Spirit and then I switched to Vitality. Okay, we're gonna. God damn it. I didn't even realize. Dong. Hero. Zwei. And then Tanir. Okay. Spirit top. This looks correct. Chopper. Yes, this is correct. Next on the list of improvements to this page is going to be some kind of solution to the colors. Basically, at some point, I don't know when or why, this used to be a like a brown highlight or like a bronze full highlight, a gold full highlight, and like a silver one for second place. But they changed it to just this line, so I think it looks bad. Um, Ideally, I would want it to be highlights again, but I don't know if that's possible. Or we'll have to find some other solution. Okay. The other top 4 team is going to be Navi. Bit. Alexi B. I am. Wonderful. And Makaze. Okay. So this is your top 4. Second place was FaZe. Okay, let's copy our second place. Brokey. Harrigan. Rosen. Jacob. And Twists. Nope. FaZe, top 2. Yep. All right. And first place is Vitality. Hey, my Vitality. This should be fully updated compared to this one. What was this change here? Ah, yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to replace the word challengers and replace it with OpDev24. Wait, data filter inverse. Okay, Just go ahead and replace all. Okay. This is I assume this works correctly. Renamed challengers. Okay. That I think I'm going to end the stream here. There's still some more stuff I want to do here. Like I wanted to add the top 32 players, which I've just been entirely excluded from this page. And then after that, I wanted to move the page over to main space. But it seems like it's not, because I'm confused a little bit about what this data filter inverse means. Because if this means I can only have 2 of these, then it'll be a little bit more complicated. Okay. So data filter inverse doesn't actually do anything. I talked to another editor who knows how these things work, and he said that shit don't even do anything. Okay, so we can double check real quick. In which case, it'll actually be very nice. I still am going to wrap up the stream now. I need to make some dinner in a little bit, and I have to use the restroom as well. Uh, oh. Okay, let's fix this real quick. EGL Copenhagen. Imperial, right? He's with Imperial. He's on Imperial. Where do they place? They place top 16 in this major. Okay. Added top 16 to Phelps at PGL Copenhagen. Interesting. Oh, good thing I caught that. Perfect. It seems like the filters on this button are like based on like your cookie or your session or something. Okay. Perfect. This page is almost ready to go back into main space. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream today for now. Tomorrow I will not be streaming. Doing some family stuff tomorrow. If I stream on Monday, then we will be doing some more Overwatch. But I'll probably like play Overwatch again for like maybe an hour and a half max, and then we'll pivot and we'll maybe do some Dero Valley or something, or maybe actually some RimWorld probably. I do want to. Well, no, let's just don't do RimWorld for now. I still want to do RimWorld and complete the run that I have in progress, but I'm kind of a little burned out on it at the moment, so I want to, I guess, be away from it for a little bit so we can come back and we can kind of grind it again. So, yes. Thank you for coming out of the stream. If you did come out, I do really appreciate it. And I will see you on the next one.